What's up, y'all? It's your boy Carcino here once again, and this is the truth between the beef between P. Diddy and Drake. Now everybody's gonna go, ooh, but is it about a song? Is it about a girl? Let's go to the beginning. Now, Drake is very arrogant. More success has just fed that arrogance. He came in very humble, then he got arrogant really fast, and his arrogance fed his confidence. Now, Diddy took this boy under his wing. Drake was somebody he looked up to, like as one of the young talents coming out as far as music wise and having an ear for talent. So Diddy kept him around and tried to show him the ropes and kept bringing him to the big boy table with him, Jay-Z. You know, they bringing Drake to all these events and like basically giving him the okay, the sign okay, and taking you under the wing, young lad. You know, Drake is the face that they like. They could market Drake. So they've done a lot of projects together and made some money. So he considered Drake pretty much a friend. Then Drake did something dumb. This is years ago. This not even the fight. What everybody thinking about. This is years ago. Drake did something stupid. He didn't understand barriers. You know, if somebody's talking to you because you're hiding everything, you just can't talk to everybody unless you know their situation. You know, and know who they're connected to and how it's going to affect you. You know, and he said some things to Cassie, you know, and yeah, it was a little weird, you know, like it was cool, but it was like, alright, but he knew better. It's like, you know, she with Diddy. Like, that's hands off, you know. But Drake he seems to have this knack for liking women that are attached to other men. You know, that's just his nature. It's gonna get him shot one day. He's asking for it, but this is a situation where this is what the man likes. He seems to be interested in women that are not available or they attach to another man. This becomes a task for him to see if he can get her. But you're playing a dangerous game, especially with billionaires like Puff. That's not a guy you deal with. I mean, he's P. Diddy, but he'll go to Puff Daddy real quick, and Puff Daddy kick ass. So all of a sudden, you know, he was talking to Cassie. He got his label going up with 40, and they get the Uvo, Drake's label. And who's the first artist that he want to sign all of a sudden? Cassie. And he's going to help her career get off the ground, and he's going to do this. And he put her in a video with Nicki Minaj and got her to Nicki Minaj shoot, and they did some video together, and they're going to like make her sophomore album. They're going to put all this budget money behind it and get her taken off the ground with Wayne and put her in and clink her with the Young Money group, but she's going to be signed to OVO, and she's going to have her own marketing thing, and she's going to be the first big star artist. Diddy don't like that. Let's just say Diddy wasn't feeling that move, because if there was going to be some direction around it, Diddy going to have to make it happen. And Drake, it's not that Drake did something bad, it's just that you got to consult Diddy about something like that first. You don't just say, okay, well, you ain't got no deal. Oh, she had plenty of deals. This deals you don't understand. She had modeling deals, advertisement deals. She had all this. She ain't had to put out a record. She's with a billionaire like Diddy. All she got to do is look pretty and stand there. She's getting a check. You don't know. This is billionaire talk. Shoot, Diddy can take care of her for the rest of her life. She ain't got to sing. Diddy ain't even got to produce if he don't feel like it. But Anyway, moving right along, Diddy kills that deal real easy. Nothing materializes from that. Everybody denies that that was the goal. And Diddy is, you know what, I'm finna start back producing. And I'm gonna start, I'm gonna put Cassie out now. Now everything's cool. That whole incident blew over. It's been about a year. Diddy's still cool with everybody, still cool with the cat. Diddy's like, business is business, We could have made some money off of it, cool, but just make sure I get my cut. Now, Diddy, the ultimate professional, he's got all these beats from the guys he's working with. Diddy's always been good at scouting talent. So here it is, all these beats he's been working with, he's got them all, and all of a sudden, he's letting artists hear the tracks, this the track I got, blah, 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 I'm going to do this album, here's the direction, here's the song. Drake hears the song, loves the beat, write a rhyme to the beat, pay the dude for the track. The dude, he came and tracked the beat, he paid him for it, so it became Drake's beat, and they cut Diddy out the deal. Yeah, that ain't what you do to a billionaire. That's not what you do to a billionaire. And it ain't somebody you do to Diddy. You see, Drake just made mistake number 2080. Now you didn't sit up here and try to sign his girl, saying you gonna do better with her career and do something. This his girl. She's with him. If she gonna be successful, it's gonna be under him. What she look like going to you being successful and you making her something, and he didn't, and she been with him all this time, and you gonna try to make Diddy look bad? Nah, son, it ain't gonna go down like that. Then you gonna take this man B and play him for a punk, and then try to act like you don't know what he talking about. You thought he just gave you the track, so he went and paid for it and got the guy to come in and track it. He don't know what you talking about. Strike number 2. Strike number 3 was at that party. Drake got a little tipsy, and he actually said something to Cass. Now, I don't know what he said, but it was something slick. Like you didn't, whatever, about the record deal, whatever. He said a little something slick, but whatever the slick was, it was the last straw. Cause she told Diddy. She told Diddy. Cause Diddy could have, if everybody was talking, oh, it was over the song. If it was over the song, he ain't gonna wait till 4 in the morning. Drake was there for hours. He was there for hours. Why he gonna wait till 4 in the morning to go punch Drake in the face? No, it wasn't over the beat. Some he said, told Cassie. Cassie told him, Diddy did it like a billionaire does. He tells the bodyguard, hey, call Drake's bodyguard over here. Drake bodyguard come over, he said, yeah, tell Drake to meet me outside so we can talk. The bodyguard goes to call Drake like, yeah, Diddy want to talk to you. Drake gets up and his security team go out. Diddy gets up, his security team go out. They go in the back of the hotel and they have a conversation. Diddy didn't like the tone that he got from Drake, and punches were thrown. All we know, Drake's shoulder hurt and he got to go to the hospital. That's all we heard. And nothing else. No charges was filed. Then you got James Prince, who comes out days later and embarrasses himself, a man with his street credibility. You don't go on, that ain't what James Prince do. That is not what Mr. Prince do. Mr. Prince from Houston, 5th Ward, Texas, does not go on YouTube or TMZ and start talking. That's just not what you do if you Mr. Prince. Mr. Prince don't talk. I mean, seriously, he don't. The man got money long as train smoke, but he don't talk. And to hear him come out and put out a statement like that, talking about Diddy, you don't put your... You know, everybody knows that. And well, in case you don't know, James Prince, Mr. Prince from Houston, is kind of co-managing Drake. Cause he's kind of like advising him. Because Drake needed some guidance, and plus he needs some protection. And that's what Mr. Prince provides for Drake. But on this night, his protection was very minimal. And so Mr. Prince felt, my reputation is shattered. So I gotta let everybody know Drake with me. So I'm gonna come out loudly and do it on TMZ so the whole world know Drake with me, so they won't touch him no more. Which just made Drake's stock drop another 20%. But he's never been a tough guy anyway, so this era still, like, believe it. So it don't even matter. At this point, that's what caused the fight. That's what it's all about. It's accumulation of violations by Drake. And Drake gotta cut that out, man. I mean, really, it's gonna get you shot. Literally. These dudes do not play. Dudes are super sensitive anyway nowadays. If they just think they girl talking to another guy, there's fights coming. There's fist fights, all kind of garbage going on. If they even assume it, if they even think about it. So, it's a dangerous game. These people living the same life as everybody else, working 9 to 5s out on the street. They just got money. But look at the way they act. You can name about 45 different friends that act the same doggone way. So, I'm out. Follow the playlist, y'all. And enjoy all of them. The Truth Behind Hip Hop Beefs playlist. You go on the playlist, there's a whole bunch of them. They keep growing every day. So, you haven't seen them all because they still growing every day. And I'm out.